Cheers from Sweden and welcome to my channel. I usually post videos about being productive on your Samsung Galaxy tablets, but this time I wanted to do a video about my trusted old and still going strong Dell XPS 15 from 2017. Around late 2015, I bought a MacBook Pro 13 for editing videos, my fourth laptop from Apple as a matter of fact. I'm a wedding photographer on my spare time and I need a good laptop with, for the time, a lot of storage. And I ended up with a MacBook Pro 13 with 16 GB of memory and 512 GB of storage. I had no real issues with the MacBook, except I grew out of it. Plus the fan went in rampage mode from time to time. So around 2017 I started looking for a replacement laptop. I knew I wanted a bit bigger storage and more memory, and perhaps a bigger screen. Since I'm no Apple evangelist, I could buy more or less any laptop. I didn't need to be from Apple. I did check the MacBook Pro 15 from 2017, but the model I wanted costed almost $3,700. The Dell XPS 15 I ended up with costed $2,700. Quite of a big difference. Plus, if I remember correctly, the MacBook had less storage or memory than the XPS. I don't remember. So what did I buy back in late summer of 2017 for $2,700? Well, I bought the Dell XPS 15 9560 with 32 GB of memory and 1 TB of storage. Plus there are 2 GPUs, one Intel HD360 and one NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 with 4 GB of memory. Oh, and the screen is a 4K display with touch. And it's pretty good battery as well. A real powerhouse at the time. And still is, I would say, in a way. For instance, I can edit 4K videos in DaVinci Resolve without any hiccups. It might take some time to export the video, but I'm in no hurry. I can also edit photos using Lightroom. I'm no heavy gamer. I mostly play old games like Rise of Nations. And it works, but I guess there are better laptops from 2017 when it comes to games. The build quality is still excellent. This one is a bit like a tank. Sure, you can't lift the screen with one hand, but the hinge is still extremely stiff. No wiggle when shaking the laptop. A good thing cause, as I mentioned earlier, this is a touchscreen. Not that I use the touch in any way, but the stiffness of the hinge is important for me. I hate when the screen can't stay in place after a few years of use. The 2 fans is still quite quiet. They are very noticeable when I, for instance, export a video from DaVinci Resolve, but for the usual computer stuff, like browsing the web, they are dead silence. I must mention though that I did some cleaning of the fans when I replaced the battery. And that brings me to the only problem I had with this laptop. The battery. It died after about 4.5 years. But it isn't that complicated to replace the battery yourself. Just search on YouTube and you will find. So now I have a new battery and about 5 to 6 hours of battery during light use. A final thought. I paid a hefty sum for this laptop. As a matter of fact, I have not bought any desktop or laptop this expensive. Ever. But after 5 years of use, looking almost like new, with a perfect working keyboard, a screen still looking sharp, and a trackpad that just works, all I can say is that I have no regrets whatsoever for buying the Dell XPS 15 back in 2017. I hope you found this video somewhat entertaining. Until next time, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and stay safe. Bye.